Hey guys, before we start the video, a quick little question for you guys. Would you mind if I am going to stream more again, or again a little bit more, would you mind to hear German stuff sometimes on my streaming channel and English stuff on my streaming channel? Because at the moment I have something which is really and highly unpractical for myself. I have two different streaming sites or two different streaming channels. One of which being the English one and one of which being the German one. And it has huge problems coming with it because if I want to stream, I constantly have to change everything from the stream key to all the different settings for like viewer count, as you can see here, the viewer count, something, and the event list and chat box. I constantly have to change it. And that is super darn annoying. So would you mind seeing sometimes German stuff on the channel, on the streaming channel, and sometimes English stuff? I will obviously going to answer all the questions when they are in English or in German. I'm totally going to answer that, but sometimes I simply stream German and sometimes I'm going to stream English. Please let me know in the comment section below and vote with the icon above. Thanks and have fun with the video. Hello everybody, my name is RagingRaptor and I welcome you to a new World of Tanks video. Today, a challenge, the World of Tanks challenge FocHE 155. The Foch 155 fully loaded, or almost fully loaded, but only shooting HE shells. And yes, if you enjoyed the video, let me know in the comment section below and throw me down some challenges if you want to see more videos like this where I am showing you two gameplays with, well, playing some ridiculous funny tank or awkward tank into its fullest extent in its awkward loadout. If it is the IS-4 with the 122mm gun, or if it is something else, or the IS-4 with the IS gun, or if it is the 87 with the autoloader gun. Throw me the ideas into the comment section below and I'll see what I'll be able to do. So, on the first map, or the first gameplay, we are on Westfield. The second one will be on the Paris map, perfectly for French tanks, let's be honest. And we decided to make a little ambush. The first shot is a nice little splash for, well, 200 damage, and the second one is, the penetrating hit on the Leopard 1. We sadly enough miscalculate the last shot onto the Object 140 and I decided to shoot onto the Object 140 as he has still full HP and has similar weak side armor as the, well, Leopard 1. Perfect, it simply felt wonderful. 297 splash damage onto the Leopard, detracking him, giving us 388 spotting damage and, well, 20 more seconds reload time. It's certainly so far a good game. We having optics, tank gun, what's it called, vents and enhanced gun lane drive in our vehicle plus coffee, and we are almost finished with our reload time and we are so lucky. Look at that, a Gorilla 15. One shot into the side, detracking him for 418 damage. He is invisible. I'm not thinking he's going to repair his tracks. Oi, 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 oi. As you can see, he went silent, or he went out of our spotting range with 1008 points and they're gone. And, well, who is the king now of HE? Who is the Death Star now, little 183? Yes, with our 90mm of penetration and 1100 hit points of damage, we were able to penetrate the Death Star into his side for another 1051 damage. So far, on average, our penetrating hits are on the low side of the rolling spectrum. We got 1109, which is slightly above the average, and 1051, which is above the average by 50 damage. We're almost reloaded, we are spotted, but I do not care. I see another penetrating hit in my opinion, and it's the butt of the Object 268. We're driving around, his lead hit points is not going to save him. Another hit, 1081 damage, another detrack, and 256 damage to our spotting point. We are now at 4047 damage, or around 5000 because we hit the Gorilla 15 blind. We are rushing, we are not reloading though, as well. I'm not sure if it would be possible for us to reload in time before we are up there. So I just said, you know what, 2 shots is still enough for me. Can we do another shot onto the TVP T5051? That would be awesome. But sadly enough, he's losing too much hit points. It's not worth for me anymore to shoot at him. So I'm deciding, you know what, even though of our nerfed HP to tone ratio, it's still annoying to get up here, but whatever. We don't going to do it. Let's be honest, our 2 noobs from Odin Mortis, the, well, best German, fully German clan on the EU server when it comes to the Clan Wars campaign Gambit. They are already dead, those scrubs, let's be honest. Looks like the E100 is also trying to do the same tactic. It's not working for him though. We get another shot off, the last shot of our magazine, and a kill on the T110E3. 2 kills, 4,362 damage, 808 dealt. 808 spotting damage made. And this is what we got first class and 5,350 damage. Oh. And 11 bonds, that's pretty darn good, let's be honest. We did more damage than limited edition and more damage than our 2 cute for you. And we did the most damage of all in our team, which is absolutely great. Seriously, first game trying the FocHE 155 and it works wonders. 9 shots, 7 hits, 7 penetrations. Obviously all the shots which hit something with HE will be counted as penetrating hits as they do damage. And well, almost 3k damage sniped from across 300 meters. Sadly enough, we still had quite the hefty resupply cost because of the, well, you guessed it, the strong coffee. But on the other hand, we did quite some, it was not too expensive to repair our vehicle, and well, the HE is actually expensive. 9,081 and 9,810. That's pretty expensive for 9 shots. But without further ado, let's go to the second gameplay on Paris and look at this time, 21:55. Let's see what the other gameplay has for us. And here we are on the second gameplay on Paris. And look at that, we are again with our 2 platoon buddies, Too Cute For You and Limited Edition. And yes, it is exactly the second game after I already played it, and I even made this on stream, this video. After the first game was just like, I have to stream right now. I got so lucky, maybe I'm lucky again. So the first thing which we are doing as we are playing our FocHE 155 with optics, we are, and obviously our strong coffee, we are able to spot the people which are crossing. Sadly enough, we are not fast enough to reload and pen the Skoda T50, as his frontal armor is quite bad. I decide to stick around a little bit longer as they still have quite the heavy tanks probably going to cross, and maybe I'll be lucky to give the Skoda T50 a nice little present as he's probably going to peek again. Nevertheless, there is a Mäuschen and we hit him into the side and wow, 305 damage with the HE shot, but apparently he really does not like to have consumables with him, because burning down for 1,074 damage is actually pretty darn good for my terms. And this is something which is incredible fun to do against Maus and Mäuschen Panzer, especially if you drive something like the Type 5 Heavy. It's bonkers how often you can make them burn. Sadly enough, our second shot, which even though we waited patiently on the Skoda T50, goes haywire into the ground in front of us, but can we do another ambush onto the Skoda T50 side? He is going to cross. There's no way he's not going to cross. There he is. There he is. And the shot trolls us. After hitting all of our shots for damage last game, the FocHE 155 said, you know what? We are not going to hit those shots. Even though this shot would have been a pen hit, most likely, as Skoda T50 has no side armor to speak of, where our 90mm penetrating HE shells could do wonders. Sadly enough, he is actually a little bit trolling us or trying to tilt us with driving once again in front of our reticle, and we are still on reload as 43 or 44 seconds is a really long time. But what can we do now? We got in another position. Maybe the Skoda T50 is going to show himself again, or we'll be able to shoot at the M103, which would also be really cool as they have no side armor to speak of. Sadly enough, the Super Conqueror does not have such weak side armor, so I decided to aim for his lower plate, 490 damage, which is also really darn cool. And there we have it. Can we hit M103? No. We hit the Super Conqueror once again. He is a one-shot now for 190 HP, and we are back in our reload. 2193 damage, luckily enough because of the Mäuschen, which does not know how a fire extinguisher works. And we are good to go. 2193 damage, and the game has still 8500 HP for us to do stuff on. Sadly enough, our reload time is still taking way longer than it should. So yeah, for the people which are asking themselves, why do I get on such an awkward idea to play the Foch 155 with HE only? There was the time where you could play the Waffenträger auf E100 without a problem with HE, with the 150mm gun. It was so much fun. Same reload time as the Foch, faster in-clip reload time and one shot more. But look at this, that's a Leopard PTA, he has weak armor. Can we pen him his ass? Sadly not, but he would have burned down. Sadly enough, this T49 didn't want anything of this. He said, no, RagingRaptor, you are not getting that W8 kill, which you should deserve, let's be honest. And now he is waiting for me to take the shot of the artillery, but the artillery is not looking at us, shooting on the move, and he's surviving with 1 HP. The T49 is saying, you know what, I'm not going to shoot on that one. And there we go, we are ramming the Battalion 155 artillery dead with reverse power speed. There we go, second game, 1 kill, 3380 damage. Let's see what we had. In the end, it is 3586 damage, so we did hit the Super Conqueror into the front for another 200 damage or so. Sadly, 66% accuracy. Those shots on the Skoda T50 were simply heartbreaking. It hurt so much. This time, limited edition certainly showed us who's boss in a VK. 6800 damage. He's a gold spammer, by the way. And I did with my HE spamming shenanigans, 3586 damage. Fair then, 9 shots, 6 hits, 6 pens obviously, 2399 damage sniped across the field on Paris, and another really short game. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If so, let me know in the comment section below which tank I should take now. And, well, which tank should I try to do weird stuff on. In the end, this is World of Tanks Challenge. Let me know what you think, and I'll talk to you all later.